Hi everyone, hello. Ooh, we didn't put on our music. We didn't put on the art music. One second, one second. Bam! Bam! The chill music! Okay, so we're gonna draw, and I'm gonna be fully transparent. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if we're gonna remake it later down the road. But we're gonna go ahead and go for it. Punchy, stop your yapping. It's fine, it's fine. But that's okay. We're gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can do. I might experiment. I'm considering trying something different. Big consider. Is that no. This is Tenshi from Touhou. I can't remember her last name right now, but Touhou. Jesus, where do I even begin with what Touhou is? Touhou is one of the longest fandoms on the internet. I'll say that much. Yeah, there we go. Hinanawi? But yeah, we're gonna be drawing her. Definitely not Sin in a Sun Hat. I've been editing the proportions a little bit because I haven't been happy with it. So we're gonna see what happens. I am first and foremost going to try to find something with a bit more texture. Yeah, good luck explaining Touhou. Exactly. Is that from an anime? It's a bullet hell game series to like... Yeah, Sarah got it. To put it lightly, it is the bullet hole game. If that makes... Yeah, it's the bullet hole game. That's all I can say. And then like there's so many fan-made stuff, and like there has been... I think there's been a couple of... animation situations, but yeah. There's also a bunch of songs. Like, a bunch of songs. You have for sure heard some of the songs. I guarantee it. I guarantee you've, like, heard some of them. Even if you don't know it. It's just the way it goes. Oh, I also forgot to... whatever. I forgot to get some reference pics, but it's okay. We ball. I know I'm an experiment, but I need to figure out the thing first. This is too smooth. I want something with texture. Silly Boy is very smooth. Dude! Bold of you to assume Touhou players shower. They don't have time. They're dodging too many things. Okay, this one... No, that's way too smooth. I want something... an in-between. Ooh! Okay, okay. One guy, don't forget my order. So you go ahead and get some fries, 2 patties, and then some sauce, and then you mix all those together, and it's fucking delicious. It's really good. I highly recommend it. I think we're gonna go with the triangle one, but I didn't want to. I wasn't 100% in... Oh, maybe? This we might use for coloring. We're definitely experimenting. No. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take a minute to figure out how I want to paint this. This might be good. You're getting that thanks to me. It's so good. It's similar to animal style, but like better. Obviously, if you want to do, because you like cheese and I don't. If you like animal style fries, get them animal style and then just add 2 patties. But yeah, that's my iteration of the animal style, just because I don't eat cheese. But at the same time, I don't always want a burger. Sometimes you just want some fries with a bunch of shit on it. You want loaded fries. They don't have nuggies there. Wrong shop. I mean, most burger chains here don't have nuggies. Terry's doesn't, In-N-Out doesn't, Five Guys I don't think they do. I know Whataburger has tenders, but not nuggies. What else? Where are some other burger chains? White Castle! I have yet to go to a White Castle. Does White Castle have nuggies? Buffalo wings are so good. They're so good, man. Okay, this we're just gonna completely curve in. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna keep experimenting. I have so many. There has to be one brush here that I'm happy with. Okay, let's try that one. Okay, KFC, I don't get KFC because it always makes me feel like super oily. However, when I do, I'll get the chicken pot pie. That thing is good. It is. It's really good. I haven't had it in a long time, but that's my usual go-to for KFC. And it doesn't make me feel as shit as the rest of their food. I get that, and then I get a biscuit, because holy shit, they also put crack in their biscuits. I haven't tried the corn bowls. Coleslaw? Okay, there is only one dish that I enjoyed that had coleslaw. Back when I worked for one of the locations I went to, I don't think I've shared this location, but when I worked for a place, and they had loaded fries with barbecue, like pulled pork barbecue and coleslaw. That was delicious. Oh my god. Nah, it was more than $7.25. Popeyes? I like their spicy chicken. How are you not a fan of salad? It's like such a big food group. That's like saying you're not a fan of proteins. You literally decide what to make on the salad. Look, I've had a variety of different jobs. And typically they wouldn't last long, because then I'd find a job that paid me more. And I was like, I'm out. And like, until I reached dog training. And then I stayed for years, because I was like, you know what? I get commission. I'm making bank. And I'm happy, and it's good. Okay, but you can put proteins in your salad. And there's so many different types of salads, too. You guys are lame. You guys need to eat your veggies. I know you guys are all constipated. It's important. It's good for your tummy. Salads are good. Your 5-day-old? Oh no. Okay. Caesar salads are really good. Okay, I'll accept that. Whole tomatoes and carrots? Carrots are really good for you. Carrots have like a lot of collagen. They're good for your skin. The dress is what you need to be careful about? I think it also depends on what you use for dressing, because like a lot of people like really fattening dressings. But like, you can make a mix of like lime and orange juice mixed with a little bit of like vinaigrette, and that's good. Boiled garlic? Dude! Some veggies with tajin, limoncito. So good, so good. Oh yeah, I went to the Mexican shop near me, and I got cacahuates japoneses, as well as oh my god, what are they called? They're the like caramel peanuts, but like they're bright red because, you know, they have to be bright red to make sure Mexicans have their daily dose of red 40. I'll be honest, okay, so garlic pisses me off, cause like, I hate cooking with garlic, then my hands smell like garlic and my clothes smells like garlic, and I'm just angry for the rest of the day because I can't stop smelling garlic, although garlic is delicious. Garlic is amazing, but I hate the scent so much. I hate it so much. It's why I got like one of those garlic devices where you just go and like it just minces it for you. Nah, garlic is good. I don't hate it. I hate cooking with it. It's good, but it's... Oh god, I use it a lot. But every single time I do, I'm just angry afterwards. Okay, so it doesn't matter... Look, you have to cut the end of the garlic and everything. The problem, though, is when you mince it by hand or peel it by hand, it'll leave a residue on your fingers, which sucks. And then one thing that sucks a lot as well is if you cook with it, especially with that and oil, it'll stick to the scent of your clothes, so it'll just smell like garlic. Soap and water doesn't fully clear it out. And that's how I know you don't cook. You gotta start cooking, brother. Holy shit. Garlic powder's not the same. Also, I think garlic powder uses more of the outside layers of the garlic than it does the actual garlic pods. Pickled garlic? I have not tried pickled garlic. I have considering doing that thing, I can't remember what the name is right now, where you cook something in its own fat, but like for garlic, it's in olive oil. I've considered doing that with garlic. And then I can just easily spread it for things like garlic bread. Yeah, there we go. It's garlic confit. It caramelizes it? Yes. Yes, it does. Yeah, that's exactly where the name comes from. The ducks would be angry. Oh, guys! So I've told you about all the other ducks, and I know those of you who are in the Discord have met the new one, but I have acquired yet another duck into my army. It keeps expanding. His name is Wahoo. He is large as fuck. It depends what I'm cooking. Shallots, I like it in a lot of European cuisine. Onion, I use a lot if I'm making, if it requires it for an Asian or any dish that's like Latin America. Gross quack for her. Okay, but like, I dare you to try to make oyakudon with shallots. You have fun with that. What's that? Oh, you don't know oyakudon? I make oyakudon or enoki rolls that are really good. Here, I'm gonna... So, it's like a rice bowl thingy. We're at 7, don't forget, 7. And like... So, here's your bowl. And like, you fill this up with rice. And then in the thing, you cook it where it has onions. So you get like a layer of onions. Then you get, if you're doing oyakudon, chicken thighs in there with egg, and it's so good. Dude, I would love to do a PowerPoint presentation of all the boys. So far, actually let's X that out, because if not, cancel. So far we have 4 ducks that I've befriended, 2 squirrels, 2 mourning doves. There are some lizards that live near, like, the front of my door, as well as a couple of frogs, but the frogs come and go. It's really good. It's really good. Excuse me? What do you mean, degenerate? Da, da, da. I haven't done Sichuan broth because I don't really do a lot of Sichuan cooking. I can't say I know much about it. I just haven't. Doesn't seem interesting to me. No, I don't like that. We're just gonna do the bottom of the nose instead. We are gonna move this. Nope, wrong one. Because if it would follow, it'd follow around here, so let's move it up a little bit too. Geese are... Okay, so to be fair, a lot of birds in general are territorial. Geese and swan are notorious for it. Trying to think. It also depends on what time. How's he doing? He's doing pretty good. He was here twice today. He's been around a lot with Gansita, as well as Goose. They've been doing pretty good. He's actually been a bit of a bully, which is why I'm kind of glad Wahoo was here. Wahoo's the newest duck, and he's huge. He's a fucking tank. That's why I named him Wahoo, because it's after the US's Wahoo. But he is huge, and he helps keep him in check. Okay, but like, the onions are not always just used for its taste. They're also used for heat conduction and like flavoring. Exactly, like, it's a slow flavoring method. You would need a lot of shallots to replace it what it's used for in. Chonky Comstock. Hazelnut? Oh yeah, we have the squirrels. Hazelnut and Vanilla Bean are the name of the squirrels, and then the mourning doves, their names are Coffin and Mausoleum, because since they're mourning doves. Haha, haha, silly little names. Okay, come on, there we go. Okay, you are requiring a bit too much pressure. Let's reduce the stabilization. If we do that, is it a bit easier? Okay, so the reason why he has his name is Et, which is, I can't pronounce it, but it's like Et. It's Chinese for goose, because the original 3 ducks are named goose in different languages. So we have goose, Gansita, and then E. However, is a fucking dick. He bullies the other two. He is constantly stealing food. He's harassing them. He's a bully because he's the biggest duck out of those three. That's the reason why he's also named Cumsock. We had a vote in the server for it. Because he's an asshole. So we named him that. Also, the amount of people who have tried to join the server and fail verification cracks me up, I'm not gonna lie. So if that's one of you guys, I'm sorry, I laughed. Please, if you guys come back in, check the DM thing. What do I mean by that? It's the name of a duck, okay? That's all you need to know. It's the name of a duck. I can't keep explaining it because more people are gonna come in and be like, why? Is there a duck named Cumsock? I made it as clear as possible, man. That thing is pretty clear. At the top of the rules, it literally says, go to verification and check your DMs. It literally says that. At this point, it's a litmus test, or whatever it's called. And I'm actually impressed so many people fail. He is a Peking duck, and I always reminded that when he's an asshole, that I will cook him. To be fair, Strat, you have a point. Yes, once again, the main three ducks are all named Goose in different languages. The only one who's not named Goose is Wahoo, because that boy's a fucking... Holy shit, he's a war machine. There's also one more duck that I know lives nearby that she has not come to be fed yet, but she has ducklings, so if she ever does, it's gonna be a while, most likely. Yeah, I told you I was pronouncing it wrong. To be fair, that's the safe name, just so that way I can say his name outside with my neighbors. Without everyone being like, why the fuck have you named the duck Cumsock? He's a Peking duck, by the way. Disney princess masquerading as a demon, oh god. Have you considered that I am having them join my demonic army? Have you considered that? Okay, this is making it a little bit better. And this is why we have multiple sketches. I'm just prepping them for when the HOA comes around. I don't know if it's a good thing, oh god. They're gonna go ahead and surround my entire home with landmines. Why do you think I'm stinky? What the hell? I shower at least once a day, and I say at least because on days I swim, I shower twice. Which is probably not good for my skin. But at the same time, it's projection. Damn. Yeah, it's actually, okay, thank you, Max. Thank you. At least once a day. If I swim, I do it twice. Oh my god. How humid is it? How many showers do you have to take? Ah, yeah, feels like... I'm guessing you mean Celsius. That's actually nutty. 56 degrees Celsius? That's crazy. But yeah, it's one of those things. I can't sleep without showering. I don't know how people go days without showering. I know some people do. I know it's actually supposed to be like healthier for your skin and hair or something, but I can't do it. Do your AK dailies. Actually, I just had my auto runs finished right before stream. I should check them so I can get the rewards. Can't risk getting allergic to water. Oh god. Yeah, that's the same way I feel, Arson. It's like cozy and it was so warm and you're ready to sleep and you don't overheat. Talking about it. Oh god, I just remembered something. So I've started to overheat now that the temperature's gotten warmer. And like now where my bed is, it gets a lot more sunlight than it used to. So I kept overheating. And I have like this ratty ass sleeping shirt that I hadn't used for the longest time, but I couldn't find any other ones. I think they were all in my unfolded laundry because I've been too lazy to do that. But it's the rattiest shit you've seen. That thing has like 30 armholes at this point. I have never slept better. Did not overheat. It was the perfect temperature all night. And I'm just like, I can't... This can't be it. This can't be it. It can't be the like rattiest t-shirt that should honestly like go into the trash by this point. Cause like, it's just a bunch of jumbled up pieces of string if we're being honest at this point. That can't be it. That can't be what keeps me at the perfect temperature. I don't know, it just feels weird. I think it's because I don't like feeling my own boobs on my arms. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense at all. I don't like my boobs touching me and it's the only way I can prevent this. It's fucking autistic. It's fucking autistic. How can I tried tank tops and they just escape, so that's not working. Yeah, I like that ratty ass t-shirt. That's peak. Hi Manguito. How you doing today? That ratty ass t-shirt keeps me sane. It may be just a pile of like string by now, but it's enough and it's so good. With onesies? Oh god. No, I can't have anything on my legs. That's uncomfortable. Okay, here's the thing. Nathan, you will learn this about women. It's a situation where you figure out the issues with either having or not having, that you envy the other side. Because it's one of those situations where, like, every single time there's a girl that I meet that has nothing, and it comes up to topic, they don't like that they have nothing. Since there's still the, like, oh, people want you to have more. But, like, if you have a lot, you're like, no, I don't want it. Yeah, they envy the opposite when it comes to chess. There's too much, it's not worth it, it's expensive. I've gone on to how, like, expensive the rant is. You've met women? Look, if any of you have met women, it would have been arson, let's be honest. Here's the thing, like, for me, if we're talking about my preference in other women, I prefer flat. I have enough for both of us. I have enough where I don't need more. That's my personal view. I want to reduce what I have, and I have not been able to no matter what I do, which is very irritating. So we'll see if the doctor gets in the middle of that eventually. But I prefer flat. I think flat is better. Real peak? What the fuck does that mean? You've met a woman. It can never be enough. Oh god. Yeah, all boobs are good boobs, and I agree with that. But here's the thing. While they're all good, it doesn't mean everyone enjoys having them. Because, like, especially, I love swimming. I can't sink. Diving is much harder for me. It fucking sucks. I love swimming. And then I just go, blop. No, I don't want that. That does not count as such in a woman. Dude, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, I like working out. I like swimming. It is harder if you have stuff. And they're like, that's not even mentioning the fact that, like, I'm gonna rant a little bit because it's important that people know this so they don't do this. So, like, women, as is, like, you're gonna be sexualized. However, if you have large ones, that shit starts super young and it's really fucked up. Hi, Kaiju Center, welcome in. Peak women hours are, they actually make your back hurt? Yes, they can actually make your back hurt. They absolutely can. To be fair, I have back problems from one of my autoimmune issues, but it does not make it easier. Is that something that happens? Oh, man. Oh. There's some apps that can help you guys, man. That's all I'm gonna say. This is just sad. There's some apps that can help you guys. Yeah, I agree with that, Nathan. Grindr, holy! It's really messed up. When it comes to that, like, here's the thing. It doesn't matter how quote-unquote adult their body looks like. Don't comment on it if they're very young. That's fucking weird. Don't do that. You guys should get it. You'll meet so many women. Oh my god. Hey! Well, welcome in for 4 months. Like, honestly, unless the people want you to comment on it, you probably shouldn't. I'm gonna give you guys a secret. Rude in general, yes. I will say, it depends. There are some girls who like it. There are some girls who will like it. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that, Sarah. If you guys actually want to hit on a girl, hit on them the way lesbians hit on girls. They don't compliment their features. They compliment things like, I love your dress, I love your sense of style, I love this, I love that. They never say, I love your face, I love your chest, I love your eyes. No. They go for like things they chose. Because then you are like complimenting things about them. Like, there's what they actually enjoy and what they like. So if you guys actually want to go ahead and hit on a girl and be much more successful than most other guys, do that. Wow, you're really into this. That's actually really cool. Blank. Easy. That makes it 100 times better than half of what a bunch of other people will do. I don't know if I'm gonna get the Switch too. I don't know about that strat, because here's the thing, I wouldn't notice that shit. You're never hitting on anyone? Oh god. Nah, Switch 2, I don't know. Maybe? Oh. Maybe one day? I'm kind of annoyed at a few different things. And then, like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be even more expensive now with all the tariffs where I'm living. So maybe one day. Ray Pancake plush, 100%, not gonna lie. Holy shit. That's an easy pick. Like, it would be worth it so I could stream those games. But I don't know. They wouldn't leave me alone? Arson, you have some creeper stories. You have some... Holy shit, man. Yeah, just wait until a rich mom gets pissed off at their child. I don't know if you would want those. Yeah, there's some women who don't respect boundaries, and... Yeah. That's wrong. Yeah, that's not right. We need to change the angle. I'm also have to check the angle of the people in a second, but that's a bit better. Now let's change the people. I don't know if I like it still. Yeah, you attract psychos, Arson. What the fuck? Congratulations on being in a relationship you didn't know you were in. You get that one? What do you mean you get that one? Fellow bird? Oh, Penguin's in here. I missed him. Wait, what? Oh, there he is. Okay, okay. She broke up with you after her boyfriend proposed. Oh, holy. Yeah, I didn't see Penguin coming in. That's fucking crazy. Well, at least you got rid of her. Oh yeah, the Egyptian trend? I considered making a shirt with that. I don't know if I will. But then again, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of considering making the Arknights trend and just getting out, White Hoder. I have yet to watch Blue Lock, and I don't think I will. Ba, 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 ba. It's just making, like, Egyptian style whatever character. And, like, there's a song, and, like, the one I saw, somebody did the cat from Animal Crossing, I can't remember her name, and then that video. Dude, you have to wonder if they're still together. I don't see a relationship like that lasting. Call me rude or whatever. Anka, yeah, there we go. Straight to, oh, always. The second somebody saw that, like, I knew it was gonna happen. I was just waiting, and then, like, 3 of it in, I was like, oh, yep, there it is. And it was a cosplayer doing it, too. And I was like, yep, that makes sense. Okay, we are gonna have to adjust the eyebrow, because if the nose bridge is like that, this would be more over here. Gotta go to a cosplay convention for real. You're too scared to talk to women. It doesn't matter where you go if you're scared to talk to women. We're not doing it. We're not doing that. Or at least I'm not. I'm not big on animating. I don't know. I'm still a very tiny YouTuber. Like, maybe one day somebody will. But like at the end of the day, I am small streamer. Drawson! Bison memberships you can do. Holy shit. Punchy, don't encourage him! I deserve a fat nap. That's what I deserve. Yeah, but Bao's also like a huge streamer. I'm just a little guy. I will say this, I'm kind of concerned. Because, like, I've already grown a lot faster than I thought. So I'm gonna, like, go off on tangent, because, you know, that's like 90% of what I do. My concern as, like, the entire community grows is the feeling changing, if that makes sense. You can pay rent, oh god! Yeah, that's how I feel, Punchy. It's a double-edged sword. First of all, I want the community to continue being positive. The one part that I hope grows a lot is Sin Bros. Because I like having people that motivate me to work out more. And that are motivated to work out. Strat, only do that if you can. That's why you should get in with your tier 3 sub. Oh my god. There's no like multi-tier subs. There's only one. But yeah, it's one of those things that, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't want it. Because I like the community growing. I think it's been a positive community. And I've enjoyed having you a lot around. But I'm also worried. Because once it grows, it's gonna grow out of my control. And I know that. Okay, how the fuck does a peach look like? Ba 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 ba. What the fuck? What the fuck? There we go. Da 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 da. We have that peach so I can get the roundness right. The little butthole. That's not a mango, that's a peach! Punchy! Punchy! Holy shit. With your entire chest too! You said that with your entire chest! Damn, Strat. I don't know. I hope I managed to kind of keep it a little bit. Maybe I won't be able to hold it as much. But I hope that to some extent it stays. It's not the language, Mario. Or no, it's not, because mango in Spanish is also mango. So, like, I know for a fact, had he called it an apple, I would have been more forgiving. But mango? Yeah, clearly. He's a funny German guy. He's never beaten allegations. In Germany? So, on the property I rent, there's a couple of fruit trees, and one of them is a mango tree. And I'm waiting. I'm also waiting to swap people off because they're gonna try to steal my mangoes. So, like, I'll probably get a baseball bat and have that ready to go. But that's what I'm waiting for. I'm gonna make some mango sticky rice and be super excited. Okay, when I went to South Africa, one of the things that surprised me is how huge their guavas were. There were like the size of softballs. What's up, Arson? I need to swap them. Those are my mangoes. Those are my mangoes. They don't get it. They're not paying my rent. They're my mangoes. And if they want to fight me, we can fight for the mangoes. And then I will go ahead and call the cops because they've crossed into my property and beat me up. I'll always win, no matter what, I'll always win. I'll be honest, it's the one thing that keeps it's a double-edged sword, because like I live super close to nature, and like today, the entire time that I was eating my food, I was just watching all the birds. There were like some ibises, the ducks, all of them were there, and it was really nice. However, it's not even the bugs, because like thanks to okay, my neighbors probably hate me. My property doesn't have many bugs because I have grown my my avian army who takes care of a lot of the bug issues. But everything is super far away. Everything is super far away. Nah, I wouldn't eat them. The only one that I would possibly eat is that Pekin duck that bullies. And even then, it's just a joke. I wouldn't actually eat him. And then a lot of the other animals are statewide protected. The U.S. Avian Army! Nah, it's hell Avian Army. Leave the birds! Yeah, the bugs don't survive. Like, when I first moved in, there were a lot more bugs. They have reduced ever since I made friends. There are some butterflies currently, and I'm trying to overcome my hatred for them. That's a work in progress. Yeah, okay, so my entire problem is they like the smell of my shampoo a lot. So I would get chased by butterflies. I would get followed by them constantly. So I became somebody who really did not like butterflies. Because butterflies are blood and piss drinking fuckers. And I don't want them to touch me. I don't want them in my hair. God damn it. I'm not escaping the allegations. You're scared of butterflies? Manguito gets it. And I've been like slowly getting past it. I will now walk past them without being on guard. That being said, I still wouldn't hurt them because a lot of them are endangered. fucking sucks. They're good pollinators. They're not the best pollinators. And I know a lot of people are biased towards them because, like, they're endangered and they're pretty, but, like, they're endangered. I'm gonna leave them alone. But dear God. Those are moths you're thinking of. Welcome in, Ren. Moths? Okay, moths. I fucking hate moths. That's probably why the shirt I was speaking of earlier is in such shambles. I'm pretty sure moths got to it. They are. They really are dicks. You know what? I don't want to, like, draw this all over again, so we can just copy, paste it, make it a little smaller, because she has, like, 2 different size peaches. Well, she has 4 peaches, but, like... Bam! Bam! Easy! I am gonna duplicate this, just in case I choose not to go with it. And then we'll just erase all of that. There's some really cool moths, but I don't know. Oh, the entire hat's connected. Okay. Let's move this up. Ladybugs, though, aren't seen as often. They're mostly, like, what is it, Asian beetles? Who kill ladybugs? Those are seen more often. Oh god, I just remembered the entire, Ladybug saga back in high school. Oh god. So, how do I explain this? Back in high school, during PE, a bunch of friends and I ended up capturing a bunch of what's it called? Ladybugs. We found them in the field. We put them in a water bottle with like some twigs and stuff because like one of my friends wanted them. And so like we had her take it. Now, we didn't know that these were gonna be the horniest fucking ladybugs you've ever come across. And what I mean by that is, she sits down, I think she was in her history class. We all go ahead and do separate things, and then the water bottle just starts making noises. Because they're just thumping everything as they're going at it. To the point that, like, the teacher is like, hey, is everything good? Why do you keep playing with your water bottle? And she's like, oh, I'm not. So, right after that, she had to hand someone else the water bottle. I think she handed it to me because I had my art class and no one was gonna fucking care in my art class. I had 4 art classes in my final year, so it was crazy. So she just handed it to her, like, just take care of them. Take care of them while I'm in class. And I was like, okay. And you just hear it like, here, I have a water bottle here, you just hear it. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these fuckers? So, if you capture ladybugs, don't go to a quiet place afterwards. Don't go to a quiet place afterwards. They cannot be trusted. They're not to be trusted. Don't do it. Holy honeymoon? Apparently. Apparently. And that's the ladybug story. Bugs having a better time? You have no idea. Holy shit. They call it the birds and the bees for a reason. But yeah, I just got reminded of that. You were the only one who could find them? Okay. I didn't get to do this, but my school got in trouble because they had an entire project of find like X amount of species and bring them into class. And like, they were thinking, oh, we're gonna go ahead and just like bring in some bugs. Except for they asked for a large amount of bugs or like animals in general. And it got to the point where people were getting bitten and shit. There was like some snakes and scorpions. My mom is most definitely not a Karen. She is, or was at least when we were in school, the type of, you do what your teacher says. I don't care what it is, you do it. Except for that. For that one, straight up went into the school and she's like, look, you can give my daughter a 0, and this is my sister. You can give my daughter a 0, I don't care. She's not doing this. I already know one student whose sibling caught a snake during this. She's not doing it. She can do an alternate assignment. She can do a paper. She will do whatever it is. But she's not doing that one. And I was like, you know what? Fair. Next year, when I was in that class, that was no longer a thing. That was no longer a thing. That's the one time she has gotten involved in school. The only time, because like, that's psychotic. What are you thinking? Like, you're telling them to go out there and get bugs that they don't know how to identify. In a place that has some very dangerous ones. And yeah, my mom's like not having it. She's like, I'm not having you go out there and bring who knows what into the house. And then into school. Yeah, somebody's toddler was helping their older sibling and ended up grabbing, thankfully it was a garden snake. But could you imagine it was a rattlesnake or something? No, we had some pretty dangerous bugs near us. Which, like, isn't a big deal. But when it's a situation of, like, yeah, go out there and collect random species. Oh. You had a bat infestation? Okay, Arson, were you the one who had a bat loose in your car? If you're still here. Yeah. If you would like to tell that story, you're more than welcome to. This is new info. And you do not have to. I kind of threw that in there. Oh my god. To play! Psycho shit. Psycho shit. That's some psycho shit, man. They're super cute. I love watching. That's so cute. They're super cute. I love watching them back where I used to live. There was a cave that they would just like bolt out of. That was a couple hours away. So I would do that. What was it called? It's not kayaking. Paddleboarding. I'd paddleboard and watch that cave. That's a good bat. Ooh, that's blue. Dude, snakes will survive much longer than you think outside of their enclosure. Well, at least some of them. Especially if you have a rodent infestation. Don't get a pet rattlesnake. There's a lot of other snakes. And I'm gonna say don't. If you ever want to check it out, check Snake Discovery. The amount of times that they're poorly handled, abandoned, or just... it's not ideal. They are not a pet species. There is a lot more snakes that you can get if you want a pet snake. It's not them. Dude, you guys already know about my pet endeavors. Where I'm at, there's a bunch of snakes, and I haven't seen any yet. But I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I know it's gonna come. That day will soon arrive. As long as it doesn't show up from the inside of my toilet, I think I'll be fine, because apparently that's happened to some people. Okay, this one. Yeah, that... snakes are fucking stupid. I love snakes, but they're fucking stupid. Like, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. And what? Yeah, snakes. Reptiles in general, reptiles and amphibians sometimes get themselves in the stupidest of situations. They probably were eating things in the sewer and then came up. I hear it's more common if you have a septic tank. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, I should pull up. By the way, Tenshi's hair... okay, the one thing I don't like about Touhou... the one thing I don't like about Touhou is there is no set character sheet. And sometimes the hair is straight, sometimes it's curly, sometimes the bangs are different. Don't get me started on the mangas. And that is the one thing that really annoys me. Yeah, it's not settled. So, whenever it happened, this entire thing, this was a headache, I'm not gonna lie. Just because of that reason. Paid chatters? I mean, actually, literally paid chatters? Yeah, it's a plus and a negative, though, because, like, they do get to have their own interpretation, and you can kind of do whatever you want. But if you're trying to do quick fan art, it becomes a little bit of a headache. Bill, welcome in! You're not alone. There's a few. There's a few of you. And honestly, you guys are just as cool. Although, for this stream specifically, that's true. Okay, that's fair. Did someone say pay chatter, waste your money? Oh no. Thank you for the dono. You don't have to though. Yes sir, don't yes sir him. The pay chatters are real. What Canary was just saying is that basically everyone has the green names. You're broke? Well, maybe next time somebody donates memberships, you will get lucky enough to have one. That's all luck. And make sure you have it available. You only have Apple Pay? What do you mean? Holy fuck! Oh god, Punchy! No, not that! Not that! Some people do. I think what a lot of people care about the most is access to the emotes. I think that's the biggest one. Now excuse me while I take my gummy vitamin. No, they're my vitamins! Plus, like, not that it makes such a big difference. But there's women, daily multivitamins. It has biotin and folic acid, which I don't know what it does, but I know biotin's something over here. Man can't have shit! Yeah, I think that's the biggest benefit of being a member. The emotes. Well, I guess now you might get a free commission, I guess? Yeah, they include taxes and everything, but I'll be honest. The reason I like YouTube is it is less likely to dox people in general, both me and somebody else. There's a lot of different ones that, yes, the cut might be smaller, but there's a chance it shows either the viewer's real name or my real name, which first of all, that makes me uncomfortable. And the second step of that is also, it's for ease. Yeah, I might not get as much of the money, and especially if it's through phone stuff like that, it's a headache. I'm also okay if people don't donate, if that makes sense. Like, maybe it's silly, maybe it's super silly. But at the end of the day, you guys are watching, which is amazing enough. And I don't really care, like, that's the biggest thing. No one needs to give me money if they don't want to. If I was in this for the money, I would have gone a different route. I'm gonna be 100% true. No, that's okay. I just wanted to make that announcement so everyone was aware. Yeah, YouTube, it's just easier. And like, here's the thing. Okay, you need to stop squeaking, chair. When it comes to donations and everything, if anybody ever wants to donate, I want to make it easy on them. I will also say this, as somebody who has a mango, thank you. As somebody who has their own business that honestly, it's much lower now, but having something that already pulls out taxes is so much easier. It's so much easier. Yes, WU, thank you for the dodo. It's so much easier. I rather them already pull it out. I don't want to have to do that, because if you don't pay taxes there, depending on your different types of, like, your state and everything, you might have to do a payment schedule for that. And that's a fucking headache. If not, it's a big paycheck that you have to do at the end of the year. I don't know what BSD is. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. But that's going into, like, tax stuff and everything. So I'm okay if people just do YouTube. And I'm okay if I don't get as much money as I guess potentially I could get. And maybe that's stupid from someone who makes a lot of content now these days. Oh, Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah, I didn't finish Bungo Stray Dogs. Can you pick a number between 1 and 10? 9. Let's go with 9. The YouTube grind? Honestly, I'm doing this a lot for fun. I will say though, since I am making money from this, you just got to 10. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, Jade got one! And then it stopped. Did it break? Is it capped out? Do we have a middle child? Not me. Oh, there we go. Okay, Whoopi got one. It's just going very slowly. It's thinking. It's trying to see who deserves it. Is it done? Yeah, it's choosing character. I think it might be done. Canary, do you even have the option available? Did you get scammed? I don't know. Did you? Okay, you might want to make sure. Have you ever had a gifted one before? No, I'm the youngest. I am the babu of the family. No fucking way, what, Punchy? Oh yeah, I think you got scammed. I think I'll refund it. Yeah, it only counted 4 gifts. Canary, you might not have the option in there. You might not be winning it because it's not giving it to you. Let me check something. Bup. I can check all the members and everything. Yeah, it only gave 4 members. Huh. I'm trying to see something here. Hey Basil, welcome in! What that does mean though, Canary, you don't have the option available to you. You need to enable it. It might be why you never have it. Let me check something. And do you want to know something really silly too? It tried to refund but failed? Weird. That's really weird. That means for a while, we're 14 members away from getting the next emoji. And even if you wanted to, you can't do it. The other one is just out there in the background, waiting. That's actually really funny. That part, the fact that you got scammed, not so much. I don't like that. You bastards enable gift memberships! Yeah, I think you got scammed. Maybe if someone enables it, it'll give it to them? Look, man. There's not much I can do. If you guys don't enable it to be gifted for you, you're not gonna get it. That's just how it works. That's okay, we'll get it eventually. If I do have enough time, I'll likely be making shorts, well, not making, I'll have some shorts done for my vacation later this month. Which means, that'll probably bring in people because for some reason, shorts is the easy way to get subs. I'm not gonna lie, that's the easiest way. Wait, no, I only needed one. Damn it, I only needed one. There's only one leaf up front. Maybe I'll just delete that. Vacation wasn't April Fool's. No, vacation was not April Fool's. Then you guys are lucky it's not a month long, because I got invited to a cruise right after that. And I was like, no. And I thought about it, because like, I could take off of work. I would have to be very careful and like not spend anything. If you want me to draw somebody, we will be doing the next voting round. It'll probably open up later this week, if not this week. But you can put it in there. And if you're lucky, you'll win. I'm not taking requests because it's not fair. Okay, so here's the way we're gonna make it. Every single month, a member will get, like one member will be chosen after underneath the post, and you guys will get that artwork. That's the easiest way to do it. Other artworks are gonna be my choice. The one smiling friends gif? So if you want me to draw Sigma, you are welcome to ask. I might eventually open up commissions, but I need to find... Okay, so... I don't know if you guys know what's been going on with PayPal. PayPal, if you're an artist, stop using PayPal. I don't know what else to tell you to use instead. But unless you have a business account that is under an LLC, it will dox you. It will 100% dox you now. Thank you, Strat. And I don't care. That's very kind. That's a situation of... It may be only $1.30 to me, but that's a lot to you. So I appreciate it. That's very kind. So you never have to say, like, it's only equal to this. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's very kind. That's all I can say. But yeah, just be careful about that. When I open up commissions, first of all, I don't think I'm good enough for commissions. I'm gonna be fully honest. You guys seem to like my work, which makes me happy, but I feel like I have to improve more. But when I do open them up, there's an entire thing on the Discord that'll say that. He's gonna file for bankruptcy? No! That's gonna be an issue. I'm awesome? Nah. It's more you guys. Sleep well, Canary. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I probably took out the 4. So I might have charged you for 4 individual ones. Hi, Nix. Welcome in. So, like, currently, at this moment, anybody who can be gifted one does have one. And if there's anybody with a green name in chat that wants one, that's something that you have to go into your settings and change. That's very kind, Ren. I don't know, it's just gonna be a minute. I need to figure out, I keep looking into it, and every single time I look into it, I'm like, I don't know if Throne accepts it, because I know some people use Throne. And I don't know if I list something as a commission, how it would go. Kofi is another thing. I know Kofi or coffee or whatever you call it. Kofi Kingston. I know that's also a popular one to go to, but it relied on PayPal and it tells you the PayPal information. So that's another one that I'm like, I don't know. What's up, Strat? What did I say? What did I do wrong? Brain rot. To be fair, I have not been watching wrestling as much as I used to. Mostly because I got annoyed at like a lot of the storylines. They started pissing me off. The New Day! Oh god, the New Day! You didn't get that reference? It's a WWE reference. Currently, they're the bad guys. They betrayed our boy! But yeah, I haven't been watching as much, because I'll be honest, after a while I started fast forwarding just for Rhea segments. And like a few different ones, but there were just some that I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, plus they take a lot of time, holy shit. I was watching them with Arsene and Effie. And especially now that Arsene works. First of all, Effie's sleep schedule, I never see him. We have like opposite schedules. So that was difficult to coordinate. And then like Arsene works, so for us to ask him for all his free time to go into WWE just to watch a bunch of things that like a lot of us were like, God damn it, this shit again? It became too much. That being said, I do need to like get a highlight reel for WrestleMania. There is still a actually, when is it? When is WrestleMania? And is it a week from now? Okay, it's 2 weeks from now. I don't know if I'm gonna do a watch along. Maybe. Probably not. Because, like, I'll be honest, if there's one person that I think would be great for it, would be Effie. But he doesn't want to talk, so I'm not going to force him. Oh, Storm, you heading out? Thank you for joining! Yeah, I don't know. I was really in it for a minute, and then my main problem is it's the same thing. Every like disagreement goes on for far too long. And it's just repetitive after a while. Like for the longest time, it's like, okay, yeah, Rhea, Judgment Day, Liv's gonna win because she cheats. Okay. Definitely. I'll post about it before time. It's really entertaining, but man, the Minecraft, I don't know if I got that in me. I hear really bad things about it. It's pure brain rot. I hear that. How does the hair look right now? I don't know. I don't know if I have that dog in me. Drawing with this brush is really interesting. I don't know how to describe it, but it's oily. It's very oily. You know what? It's an oil pastel. That's why it reminds you of oily. What the hell? Dino-shaped catapult to toss losers out of the arena. Holy. Have I thought sharing my brushes? So, here's the thing. All my brushes, like 90% of them, are free on Clip Studio. Oh, it's already been 2 hours? Holy shit. They're all free on Clip Studio. And I have like 5 minutes where I love them. And then I can't stand them anymore. It's the reason why I have so many. I have so many brushes. I have so much. More than like I should. But once I find it like 5 minutes later, I'm like, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like the way I do the line and it does this. This is the panda butt brush. That's what it's called. It's called panda butt brush. Also, a lot of them, can you see them? Okay, you can see them a little bit in the top corner. They're in Japanese or Korean. There's a couple of them in Chinese. I can't tell you their name. So, I wouldn't even be able to share, hey, this is what this pen is, because I don't know it. If you need to look anything up, go to, just screenshot the pen you see, screenshot it, put it through Google Translate, and translate, like if it's in Japanese, translate it from Japanese to Japanese, and it will give you a font you can go ahead and copy and paste. You can also do this in the app. That's how you copy and paste like words. That's how I went ahead and like figured out a bunch of different things. Easiest way to handle it. Either that or you can go ahead and translate and like, or track down what it says. There's a lot of things that you can use using the image. That's how you handle that situation. Okay. There's gonna be a few flyaway ones. Fly away. Man, I'm so happy for Panty and Stocky coming back. Is it coming back soon? I know there's been more trailers. I'm actually gonna look it up really quickly. Ba, 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 ba. Release date July 2025. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. So yes, it is coming back soon. That's 3 months away? That one I'm super excited for. Especially after the cliffhanger they left us on. It's been a while. Tomorrow's the end of your vacation? No. Oh, that stinks. How to count down for the weekend. Oh, that sucks. I feel like vacations go by too quickly. Quit your job, holy. Something tells me that Punchy has some rich family. I can't be sick pay chatter. Holy shit. Holy. I guess if that keeps you surviving. I hope one day you have more than that, but if that keeps you surviving. Honestly, the job market right now is horrendous. Also, if you're jobless, stop using your money on me! Guys use money, oh god. Oh, in a small town, that's oh, yeah. What is money but a piece of paper? Holy. You don't even see it now that it's electronic! Oh god, what the fuck? I shouldn't joke about that because somebody's gonna take me seriously. Somebody's like, you know what? She actually sees that. God damn it. Thank you, Ren. But please, please take care of yourself first. No, Manguito! Basically, god damn it, no. What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? Nathan? Hey, Nathan. Therapy is something you can choose. I think you may want to consider it. The man is jobless and homeless and you do this to him? Why would you say that? Holy! Handshake is overdue. Nah, no. Man is meant to be happy. Man is to find his hyperfixations and go oonga boonga. And if they cannot, I can introduce you to one. It's called working out. It's time to go work out, guys. That's always there for you. The gym will not abandon you. Talking about working, I fucked up today. I fucked up really bad, which maybe it was for the best, and I'll explain why it was for the best later on. I went swimming, and then I forgot to, like, wash my swimsuit. So I just put it in the washer with a bunch of dirty clothes. And I forgot to run it. And I couldn't swim today. Now, it's good because today was also my injection day, which would not have been good to swim with before or after just because of the location of the, like, it's on my stomach. But I fucked up. I get to swim tomorrow, which is good. Ooh, you've been ramping up your step counter? Good job. Honestly, local gym is a great way to get free memberships. But that's okay, we'll swim tomorrow. I'm also tempted to, like, push Sindog into the water. She has a floaty. She has a flotation device. She is unsure of the pool. And that's the reason why I'm not doing it. But the temptation to just drag her in with me. It's strong. It's super strong. Just, nope. And then she just doggy paddles. That being said, she'd absolutely destroy my house afterwards. But, like, short-term gain. Short-term gain! Would she sink? No. She knows how to swim. And she also, I have floaties for her. She has a life jacket. Since, like, she has the life jacket for whenever we go to the river. Not that we can anymore, but when we went to the river. So she'll be fine. Yeah, it honestly does. Yeah, she has little floaties. I can't really say, like, what fixes the, like, 8 to 5, 1 hour commute. But I will say, when I was doing a job similar to that, what I would end up doing is afterwards put it on a podcast and just go for a walk or something. Is this the real cool anime art I heard about? She's literally me. Welcome in, Wolfie. She will not sleep. She panics. She doesn't understand swimming, so she freaks out every single time I start swimming. Also, Beshkin, how long have you been in here? I feel like with everyone's names being green, I lose track of people. Podcasts are the best. I end up, oh god, me and my true crime podcast. Like, it's super, it shouldn't be. It should not be relaxing. I know this. Somebody died, Sin. Somebody died. You should not be vibing and being like, da 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 da. But no, here I am. Oh god. Get downloaded as my new personality, bozo. Real. Holy. I actually don't listen to audiobooks, or I haven't at least. It's a podcast. Oh god. I will say that I use streams as podcasts as well. Back when I was drawing without you guys, when I was free, when I was drawing before I was VTubing, that's what I would always do. Especially because, like, sometimes you play a movie and there's two things. If you have a movie going on and you're drawing or doing something else, one, it's actually interesting. You're like, fuck, I gotta stop this. I have to, like, stop it now and come back to it later because I actually want to do that. Or it's a situation of like, holy shit, this sucks even for background noise. That's horrible. Without you, yes, you know what? Without you guys, I can't be on here 24/7. I'm sorry to break it to you. I know, tragic, but like, I have a life outside of the, what, 12 hours I stream a week? I think that's actually pretty normal strat. Well, for some people at least. It's the reason why white noise machines are a thing. Sin has a life? I know. Devastating. Devastating for you guys. Oh, for those of you who are not in the server, I have gotten more RAM. I will be installing it after the stream. We may be close to doing a Sinner Marvel Rival stream again. Strat! Same strat! Holy shit! Roller coaster, like, tragedy podcast? Why are they so entertaining? Rivals. But yeah, we will probably have Sinner Rivals soon. But when it comes to that, it's like, what happened on this day at blank park? And then it goes in with everything that went wrong for this disaster to happen. It's so bad. There was one that, oh god, there was this channel I kept watching, and it's like, they bought it from this manufacturer. And this park had it for a while, and then it went over to this park. But they said that they could take care of it, but they didn't. And then they just ignored all the safety regulations, and next thing you know, 3 people died. You learn from a design point? I don't get that. I don't learn from it at all, but holy shit. I'm just like, why would they do that? Why would they skip over that? Squirrel Girl? Oh god, no. I will fight you on that one, Nathan. What's up, Strat? No! Emma, though. Let's go towards Emma. Let's go towards my girl failure. I can't remember the name, but probably. I have, like, phases, so I have phases where I do, like, okay, I'm really into science podcast. Now we're gonna go into, like, true crime. Okay, roller coaster and airplane accidents. Pull up at the local Waffle House parking lot, demon. Look, man, that's my franchise. How do you think everyone there knows how to fight? We will all kick your ass. That you can thank Punchy for. Also, welcome in, Samuel. It's... I don't know what it is about true crimes and tragedies, but holy shit, do they make sure I get shit done. Honestly, Punchy has gifted, like, nearly everybody their membership. There's a few people who have as well, but Punchy's the lead in that. At the same time, Punchy has screwed himself because everybody else can now apply for the next members vote, raffle, whatever we're calling it. He's the real little guy, man. Just glazing him. Fuck, you're right. It's so over. It's so over. Guys, give them back. Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't just said like, hey guys, I'll continue giving them if you vote for what I vote or some shit. That's the difference between you and I. You could manipulate your power. You could absolutely manipulate that. I am the good guy, you're the greedy demon, holy. And then the first thing that's gonna happen when you lose is you're just gonna type in that it's rigged. I already know it, I know it. Ba, 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 ba. Smile? Sweet. Sadistic. Brain rot. You're gonna send that gift in general. Not that song! Dude, I watched it for a while. I don't think I finished it. Then there- oh god, what was the other one that was like airing around the same time? Was it airing at the same time? Oh god, what was it called? Boku Ino Secret Service, some shit like that? That was garbage. Like, if you guys want to watch like pure brain rot, absolutely go for that one. That one, holy shit, like, that is shoujo garbage, and it, sometimes you need shoujo garbage. Yeah, that's why he's surprised. Yeah, that one, Ino times Boku Secret Service, SS. That, it's not good. It's actually like absolutely bad, but sometimes you need that level of brain rot. Yeah, exactly! It's so ass. It's so ass. I like watching bad shoujo anime. It makes me so entertained. But there's some that, like, it doesn't matter how bad it is, you have to drop it. What was the one that was, like, out last season? It was, like... oh, God. It was an arranged marriage type one with, like, Yakuza. And it was bad. It was really bad. Oh, God, why did you want... no! Even I wouldn't watch Rent a Girlfriend. Holy shit! Boku no Hero and Boku no Pico jokes. Oh god. But yeah, like that entire one was just trash. Cause it just pissed me off cause like, bro. Male MC has no good character. at least give me something. If the entire story is gonna be trash, at least give me good animation and character design. Okay, we're not having that. Okay, good motives. Okay, we don't have that either. Good characters? Okay. What do we have then? Nothing? No? Why are you wasting my time? This is just hot garbo. This is like... No, that's a different one. What was it? What was it called? Was it this one? Yakuza Fiance. It is hot garbo. Holy, like, that's not even good trash. It's just trash. That, holy shit. Rent-A-Girlfriend doesn't have a cuck NTR chapter. It has an imaginary one. He just thinks about being cucked. It's so bad. It's where I started watching it. I was like, I need to know where this goes, because, like, there needs to be something. And then it just, like, it went nowhere, and I'm like, I can't. The trash isn't even good enough. I can't keep watching this. That, also another one, like, quintessential quintuplets. That's another one where I know a lot of people are into it. It goes nowhere. I don't get it. I don't get the appeal. Domestic Girlfriend? Which one's that one? What's my favorite anime? I like a lot of From the New World. I like Free Ren. Violet Evergarden was good, although the last movie kind of disappointed me for some reason I'm not going to go into for spoilers. What? I keep getting asked this, and it's always a situation. Oh, Evangelion, obviously. I'm like looking at my figure wall, because the second anyone asks me for what I'm into, I'm like, I don't know anymore. Who am I? What am I into? I have not watched Your Lie in April. It is April. We could lie about it. It's time for a watch along. You could do that. It was awful. End stream. I hear everyone cries about it. Oh, I'm super excited for it. Violet watch along? Violet! Okay, so Violet, I can't watch it again right now. First of all, there's too much media. I'm still angry because, like, bro, she's still a kid. She was a child soldier. Like, there's so many things there. I just, yeah. It's a very happy anime. Yeah, sure it is. Bro, when I talk about garbage anime, there's two different types of, like, garbage anime. There's, like, shoujo garbage anime, and then there's that's D-Gen garbage anime. The story is good. I agree with that. It's still one of my favorites. The only part I didn't like was the final movie. Okay, but Sarah, it's not the fact that there's a child soldier that I'm really... Okay, spoilers for Violet Evergarden for those who have not watched it. This is your warning. Come back in like 2 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. She basically gets adopted by someone technically. Ends up fighting alongside them, and he never sees them as a daughter or like anything or such soldier. They end up having a romantic thing that honestly is kind of groomy. I'm gonna be honest. He dies. which is fine. Okay, whatever. And the entire anime is about them basically no longer being together. Like, he's gone, she needs to deal with the grief. And then in the last movie, you find out he's alive. And they end up together. And it's kind of weird. It's one of those things that I want to be like, okay, well, it's a different era and everything, but it's still weird. It's still weird. Because, like, I'm glad she's happy, don't get me wrong, but it's... Oh. That's my problem with it being a child soldier. It's not the fact that she fought as a child. It's the fact that her commander groomed her. That's not Stockholm, that's like straight up grooming, because, like, he was in charge of her life. He was like a father figure for a while. And yeah, he was never meant to be her father. I'm never going to say he was. But he still played a father figure role. He even names her. He then is her commander. Yeah. It's... Yeah, and then by the way, like, he's aware she's alive. He lets everyone believe he's dead. And then he's like, you know what? I can't live without you. That is my entire issue. And that's why I'm like, I don't know if I could rewatch it right now, because I don't mind the fact she was a child soldier. Child soldiers are a thing as much as we don't want it. Yeah. And that's why I say, oh no, they apparently lived happily ever after, which, good for them, I'm glad for them. But, they should have at least made them closer in age. Or they should have made Violet a bit older. She was like 16, maybe 15 when it ended. They should have made more parts of them, like, growing together as she got older. Or even then it'd be a little bit weird, but, like, at least it'd be a little less weird. That's my issue. And, like, she's happy. She's great. But for an anime that was about grief, it was disappointing that, like, everything just got solved. I think grief is one of those things that a lot of people don't want to end on a sad note. Yeah, and he was rejecting her for a while too. Like, if you guys want to watch it, it's still a good anime. The movie, the last one, is the only one that pisses me off. But I think if you're gonna have an anime about grief, you can't end it with it just being solved completely. If you want to do reincarnation or anything like that, go for it. But you can't just have it be a situation of nothing was really wrong to begin with. That's my only issue. What the fuck? I think Sindog's causing trouble. That wasn't a shonen though. That was more of a slice of life. What do I think about Oshi no Ko? The animation so far, I've watched only the animated one. If you want to talk fully in depth about the manga and everything, Arsen's a better standpoint. I think Oshi no Ko is pretty good. I think, from what I sounds like at least, the animation is solving a lot of issues the manga had. The current ending and everything, we will see how they handle that. I think the animation's good. I think the manga, it has some issues. It has some issues. Just to be like, just for reference, when Arsen says that, he loves Ai. Like, he loves Ai. You mean incest? I don't know if it ended with the incest. I don't know if it did. I don't want to know. No spoilers for the manga. I'm hoping it was just like a situation of what the fuck. Oshinoko started very strong. I think it's one of those situations where I'm gonna see where the animation goes, because the animation has solved a lot of problems that the chapters where it was up to had come across. I think the animation can solve it. But it's one of those, one adaptation is clearly better than the other types. The song is really good. I will say this, I don't think I've heard anybody who covers it better than the original version, which is rare. And that's really impressive for Yaosobi. But it's one of those things that I kind of want to find somebody who does a good idol cover that either matches or surpasses. I think I actually did. It just wasn't for me. And to be fair, this is my opinion. Not to say that they're not great singers or anything like that, because there's some that go strong, but it does not evoke the same amount. Just because you have range, though, does not mean that you can cover a song better than the original. It's kind of like, what's her name? Idol. A lot of people don't do Otto songs great because Otto kind of decimates them. And it's not necessarily that the other people are bad singers. It's just one of those, holy. Yeah, I've listened to some of Will's stuff. There's a lot of singer YouTubers that I follow. But Idol is the one song that I still struggle to find a cover that I'm like, you know what, that's a good one. And this is why I said Arson was the go-to. Amelie is amazing. And that's why I say, like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of amazing, talented singers that do things that I could never do. But that's the one song. That's the one that no matter how many times I hear it, I'm like, you know what? It doesn't stand up to the original version. I actually haven't heard her sing the AK songs. Amelie, I was into her much more when I was younger. Yeah, you can't blame him. Also, what the fuck? Sindog, how did you manage that? What the fuck? Holy shit. So I've been like feeling something on my flip-flop all day. Sindog has somehow embedded a hair into it. One of her hairs. Come on, get out. I don't know how. But I might need tweezers. That's how bad it is. What the fuck, Sindog? And it's like bothering me. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna need tweezers. Okay. I think Arson has spoken about this. It was a different story. It was a slice of life originally. I don't think I was always supposed to be murdered. It doesn't seem like she was. Because it sounds like the original run, she was there for a long-ass time. It seemed like it was an idol. La criatura, damn right. Actually, that's something that I do call her. There's a picture I have on my phone that is just her and it just says La criatura. Yes, let us hear your schizo theory. Honestly, if you don't have a schizo theory, something's wrong. She's not a, sausage dog. But she's kind of scared of water. Then he got bored. Honestly, I think that's just because, like, any language you don't know, the language can sound funny if you're unaware. I need to clean up my desk. Really? With the Sarah, the language funniest? I don't know what's the funniest. Yeah, it definitely is a spaghetti thing. From what it sounds like, he never knew where it was going. And I don't recommend that for any storyteller. I can't say I'm the best storyteller. It's something that I'm still getting used to, especially now that, like, I want to make a doujin or something like that. When it comes to that, know where you're going with your story. At least have some idea how you're gonna end it, because that way you can go towards something. Don't end it from the ending to start. You don't have to do that. What I mean is, have a beginning that you know how you want it to start, and have an ending that you know how it wants to end. Because everything in the between of that, you can go ahead and just adjust it. He kept doing shock factors, and he kept fucking up. And that's the thing, like, you can only do that so many times before your audience gets tired, too. Because it's like, oh, I wonder where this is gonna go. Okay, it's not going anywhere. Because, like, one thing I heard as well is he has multiple times where multiple plots go nowhere. And multiple characters become nothing. Like, for example, I know Ruby. She becomes Dark Ruby for a while, and then, like, nowhere goes with that. And everyone was super excited for that. But at the end of the day, there was no reason for it. Ruby's down, not that Ruby. I can't tell you about that Ruby. Ruby from Oshinoko. Ruby's downfall, honestly, I'll say that much. Ruby's downfall is kind of obvious when the guy died. it was somebody's passion project. You can't have a passion project without whoever did it. And I think they meant well, but it didn't end well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, how would that look? You know what? We're actually gonna make it the triangle shape, because the triangle shape would be easier to handle. Hi Max, welcome in! I'm doing pretty good. I am trying to draw somebody who does not have a set character sheet though, and that's a little confusing. Out of my comfort zone for that one. How about you, man? Oh god, the water will avoid me? Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's just me practicing my bullet hell. Maybe that way I can dive. I just have to play Touhou. And that way I can actually dive without issue. I'm hoping the anime fixes that for you, Arson. I'm into the Touhou games, so I actually haven't played many Touhou games. I played some a long time ago. The one that I played most recently was a fan game. What is it called? Touhou Mista's Izakaya. Which the Izakaya game, it's a lot of fun. I recommend it. It's silly. You are just Mistia, and you're just making an izakaya and like selling food to a bunch of characters. But that's a fan game. Yeah. That's what I would recommend. I can't say I've played the other ones for a while now. It's been a long time. Whoa! Okay. Gotta be careful moving that. My tablet nearly just fell off the desk. Okay. Can I not break stuff? I'm trying not to. I need to get like slip pads so that way I can move it without the entire thing moving. But yeah, it's a really interesting series and has really good songs. I listen to a lot more of the songs than play the games. I will say that much. I also considered figuring out how to like somehow play Bad Apple on my model. Maybe like chroma key my shirt and hair. But I decided against it. Luna Nights? I haven't played it. I haven't fallen out of my chair. I have almost tripped when walking out of my room, though. Made you bark? Dude, I'm excited for Emma because I like my girl failure. Even though she's less girl failure in Rivals than she is in the comics. But that's okay. Because I know deep down she's still girl failure. She always is girl failure. Vermilia? Vermilia's a cutie. Oh, I know you're excited about Ultron. I saw that and I was like, oh, he's just gonna be happy about Ultron. But Ultron is not gonna be out for another month or two, isn't he? Yeah, a month. Because he's in 1.5. What I'm hoping is my new RAM is fast enough where I can get into the game before everybody else. And pick Emma before someone else picks her. Clink, 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 clink. Oh god. Well, what was it? Who did he combine with in the trailer? There's somebody in the, like, Rivals that he combines with. What was it? I now will have 64 gigs. I will have two 32s. I was gonna keep my, 8 gigs in there, because currently I'm at 8 gigs. Vision? No, it's not Vision. I currently had my 8 gigs. I'm gonna save that as emergency, so that way, if it happens and needs to be repaired, I can deal with that. That being said, as long as I don't break the warranty, the G-Skill ones have a lifelong warranty. But I'll be happy. Sardines? Oh no. You said don't, now they will. You gonna change your name and profile picture? Are you gonna tell us who you are when you come back? Or are you just gonna vanish and be like, damn, Sarah died? I can't believe Sarah died. Oh, was it a team name? I see. That's a funny idea, oh my god. Sarah died, oh my god. Oh my god. And then everyone just bullies them and says, "Dragon my nuts," and then they just leave. Never comes back. Damn, I can't believe Punchy died. I don't understand why, if you wanted to go by the name Dragon, why you didn't have your name changed as Dragon. That is the part that I will never understand. Cause like on the internet, you literally choose your own name. You literally choose. Okay. But you can rebrand yourself on the internet. No one would have known, but it's too late. Now we all know you're Punchy. It's gonna be like Effie. Even though his name is Effie now, I will always call him Z because of his last username. Now he's always Z to me. So much so I have to correct myself because you don't know who the fuck Z is. Yes, I do know who the producer is. You can never go back. It's so over. Oh, sound different later, isn't it? That's okay. We'll fix that later. Ba, 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 ba. Why do you want to ban them? Oh god, never mind. I see why. Look, man, unfortunately that's not a rule yet. Emphasis on the yet. Hi, Effie. Hello. Forever ZB. It's not my fault you had it for so long that there's so many nicknames now. Okay, Effie's always here. That's what you guys don't understand. Effie is always here. Even if you don't think he's watching, he is watching. Oh god, checks list collarbone! Oh no! Why is that one worse than face? Why does collarbone, like, that sounds a lot worse. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, let's move that. I have like a can that's behind my drawing tablet because I moved it out of the way and I moved it to somewhere worse apparently. Going like that. Truly a chatter of all time. What are we doing? You got face, chin, now you skipped over the neck. I can't believe you skipped over the neck. I don't know what any of that means, Sarah. I'm sorry. Let's make this longer. In game, yeah, but like, I don't know what that means in a game. I don't even know who these people are. Oh, MOBA clans? I see. Yeah, I don't play MOBA, so I would not know. I tried League. I went, nah. I considered going back to League. I saw how expensive the skins are. I went, nah. And I have not played League. Only one? What do you mean only one? Nathan, what the fuck? Here's the thing though, is it recovering if I played one game and uninstalled it? Because like, no. No. I'm a recovering Overwatch player, which is why I'm addicted to Marvel Rivals. That's my problem. It's never been League. I can't rival, not until I install my new RAM, and I can't install the new RAM until I finish the line work. What the fuck? Okay, so Strat, buckle in, Strat. So Overwatch 1 was super successful. It had a good team, it had good development, it had story that was slowly being built up, and it had a lot of lore. As time went on, some people started to leave, and like that was kind of the sign of the sinking ship. Then like Jeff Kaplan left. I can't remember the name of the head writer. The head writer left. A lot of the people who started off Overwatch started to leave. And then Overwatch 1 kind of became abandoned. It was this thing where every now and then you would get content. Michael Chu left. Every now and then it would get content, but not much. And any single time that Blizzard had a scandal, it became an ongoing thing that, oh, Overwatch is just gonna have a character that comes out as gay. And it became like a joke. The only time you would get lore is when Blizzard fucked up. It would be a situation of pandering. So that entire thing started happening. It starts going down. There's constantly controversies that within Blizzard. Only time you're getting anything outside of like a new character or anything, and even the new character started slowing down a lot, would be for those reasons. It was ridiculous. It would happen every single time without fail. It was ridiculous. So that's going on, and then Overwatch 2 gets announced. And they're like, oh, we're doing this and this and this. And the Overwatch 1 community is like, oh, okay. Currently, they're not doing much right now since they're working on Overwatch 2. And they were actually pretty understandable, including myself, because I was like, oh, okay, well, if you're working on a new game, it makes sense why the current game is not getting as much support. Like, it sucks, but it's expected. It's expected. Like, okay, whatever. Well, Overwatch 1 no longer exists, which is a choice. They decide to basically combine Overwatch 1, which costs money, into Overwatch 2, which was free to play. So a lot of people are kind of angry. They also got rid of the loot box system. And by getting rid of the loot box system, that means that everybody had to pay for skins and everything. It wasn't just you can pay for it, or you can go ahead and do gameplay. So, okay. But the biggest thing that Overwatch 2 had was they were going to have a story mode, a PvE. And people were super excited for that because we haven't gotten any story. It's been changing. There was not supposed to be a magic system, and then there became a magic system. And then the story mode wasn't there. Okay. They say that it's waning. People are angry still. There's a lot of things. It's clearly a money grab. Overwatch 2 is clearly a money grab. Whatever. I still gave it a chance because the PvE was coming out. And then it gets announced that the PvE was never going to come out. And they knew before the launch of Overwatch 2, it was never going to come out. So they lied to their player base because they were aware that if they were honest, they were like, no, it's not coming out. It's never going to happen. Nobody would have played it, or at least not as many people were going to play it. So everyone's kind of done because like that's a huge trust thing. Not only did you change the game from being a paid game that everything else you could basically get for free to it being a game where it's a bunch of microtransactions. And you felt scam anyway. It was scummy. Now, during all of this, of course you have the entire Blizzard sex scandal, which that's another train wreck. So some people tried to go ahead and separate the art from the artist, do a situation of like, well, the game is not a reflection of this and that. But when you have a situation where they do that and they're scummy about it as well. Oh, thank you, Ren, but please, you don't have to. I appreciate it, but you don't have to. It became very scummy after a while. It's just a situation of, why did you do any of this? Why weren't you honest? Why didn't you consider support for Overwatch 1 and just let it be, let it die off after a few years and continue Overwatch 2? Now, A lot of people kept playing it despite this for a long time because it still was a top hero shooter. However, Rivals came out and instantly Overwatch 2 tanked. Like, it was doing horrible. And now they're adding in a bunch of things that they promised. They added in the like personalized mechanics for a lot of heroes. They brought back loot boxes. They're making more story modes and everything. And it's one of those things that they're doing all of this now that they have competition. Which means it's really fucked up because they could have done this the entire time. I think that makes it worse. They were so scummy and wanted so much money that they didn't care. They got rid of their entire animation department for a while. I don't know if it's back, but they got rid of them. Oh, Manquito, you don't have to, thank you. But it's really messed up. It's really messed up. It became one of those things that like I was in love with Overwatch 1. My now falling apart gaming chair is actually the Diva gaming chair because I love Diva. Like, I don't like pink, but I was like, you know what? Diva's amazing. Diva's great. I'm gonna go ahead and get it because it makes me happy. And then all of that, I miss Diva. I miss playing her. It made me so happy for gambling addiction. Oh god. It made me super, 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 super happy. But the more I played it, the more depressing it got. It's just... That's the entire Blizzard Overwatch 1, Overwatch 2 issue. Do I think I'll go back to Overwatch 2 now that they're actually coming back and they're doing more for the player base? I don't think so. At least not yet. They have to do a lot more. I miss Diva. Pizza, thank you. How long have you been here, Pizza? What the fuck? Yeah, that's... I don't think I'll be back to Overwatch 1 until I know for sure. Till I know 100% for sure they're gonna do better. Just not talking, that's fair. How you doing, man? That's my entire issue. And I hope that kind of explains a lot, but I would love Overwatch to be what it was. I would love Blizzard to be what it was. But I don't think that's ever happening. Blizzard fucked up a lot. And it's a shame. Because honestly, that could have been a franchise that they had for years. Years and years and years and years. Honestly, decades more like it. But instead, they chose the money route. They didn't care about giving back to the fan base, which I think is stupid. And I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not a corpo. Maybe because I'm just a wee little VTuber. But how can you not give back to the people who make you successful? How can you not do that? How can you not make sure that those who support you get what they want, or at least as much as you can give them? Like, that's scummy. Give them what at least they deserve. They're putting time and effort into this. They're making content for your game for free. They made animations. They made art. They did a lot for it. And then you just abandon. It's scummy. Yeah, there's a lot of people liked it. Oh, for Enable Online for Nintendo? Also, Benny Barker. I love Benny Barker. I'm so happy I lorded her. Like, that's the thing. I miss Diva. I miss Diva a lot. But I'm having fun. I like playing Penny. Or Benny. I like playing Benny. I didn't watch the direct, but I saw some things about it. I love playing... the supports, I think, are a lot more interesting in Rivals than they are in Overwatch. Because, like, Mercy was the best one, and she was boring as fuck if we get down to it. If we're honest. Benny Barker. It's funny. It's it's something I started doing. Cause honestly, Penny, sometimes it's brain dead. It's just Benny Barker. Night Strat. Or wait, no. Oh, Night Nathan. My bad. Sleep well, Nathan. But yeah, Diva's the one character I miss. I also think it's stupid because there's also my problem with how Overwatch continued as well. Kiriko had no fucking personality. Like, am I the only one? First of all, they retconned a bunch of things. Like, Kiriko is the same age, but not as the, like, Yoshida, whatever the name is, brothers. And then, like, her personality is that of a tortilla. Wet blanket, she's just there. The Dojin give her more personality. And it's a shame. Kiriko wasn't, basically whoever took over the story, my understanding, and I might be wrong about this, my understanding is Kiriko was their child. It was like their golden child. And they insert her, it was their like, my OC, do not steal. They put her in, and she's a boring as fuck character. She's cute, and that's all she has going for her. And it's a shame. It's a shame. The character design, I will say, has been pretty weak in my opinion lately too. Gonzo, welcome in. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Artists and Dojin kept Overwatch afloat. They absolutely were what was keeping going. And until recently, they didn't want any of it. They didn't want any of it until they needed it. McCree, dude, I fucking love McCree. I loved McCree. Then they changed his name. I can't remember. Cassidy, I think? That was a new name. But... no, Sarah has a point for that one, Magito. Because, like, that's the few times she has personality. And it's a shame. I think she should have personality outside of that, but she didn't. Did I call you sardines? No, I didn't call you sardines. Why does that remind me of, like, what do you have there? A knife! No! God, I am brain rotted. The brain rot is real, guys. Sardines are... I haven't had sardines. It just did! I don't know! My brain makes connections! I can't tell you how the connections in my brain are formed, but they are. That's just how it works. Man, I wish Overwatch hadn't flopped. I miss OG Overwatch. And even no matter, like, I know they brought it back, which is also the 5v6 issue. I know they brought it back, but it's not the same. And it never will be. Excuse me? How did we get from that to, like, face on pillow, ass up? What? Muscle memory? Oh god. Oh god. I regret asking. I don't know, man. I stopped trying to figure that out a long time ago. I just let them do as they do, and as long as nobody's getting hurt, I think we're fine. At least we usually are. The temptation to go no, Ren. The temptation. Because honestly, I'm probably the biggest bully here. No. Okay, but like... Sarah, I am gonna be honest. That's a Mexican nickname. Or like a Hispanic one. Like, why do they call him Popeye? Oh, because he only has one eye. Why do they call him Sardines? He's allergic. Stupid ass shit. Bolita, why is he Bolita? Because he was fat as a kid. That's absolutely a Hispanic, like, nickname. Absolutely. What was it? I saw one that, like, people were talking, like, what's the worst nickname that you've heard in a, like, Hispanic household? And I was like, yeah, somebody I knew had a unibrow. And they called them CJ. And it took me a while. I was like, why CJ? CJ. That's fucking cruel. Fucking cruel. That one right there, holy shit. What, the unibrow. The unibrow and just CJ. And I'm like, that's so fucked up. Why do they call them CJ? CJ. Holy shit, man. That is cruel. That is recovering gordo. You're gonna be gordo no matter what. That's the thing. That's the thing, one guy. No matter what, you will be called that. Even if you're like a steak. Hey, gordo, what's up? Why do we call him gordo? Oh, you should have seen him as a kid. He was fucking fat. And it's like, whoa, what the fuck? It's so fucked up. Holy shit, man. You think I don't know that? Oh my god. It's so messed up, man. That's how it goes in a Hispanic family. Like, you got your nickname. You die by it now. Like, okay, so I've told you guys about my uncle's nickname. His real name is not Yin, but everyone calls him Yin because as a child they call him Feyin, which means ugly, by the way. So I grew up for a long time like I thought my uncle's name was Yin. No, the entire family to this day just calls him Ugly. That is his new name. It's so fucked up. Oh no, his sign is now Kebab. Yeah. Feyin. Feo. Feyin. Yep. He's chill about... I mean, he's been living with this name for like nearly 60 years now. He's gonna die with that name. When I see him, I don't go up and be like, hey Theo Blank. I go, hey Theo Yin. Instead of getting him his name on keychains and everything, he would get keychains with the name Jim on it because that was the closest thing to Yin. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Oh my god. It's really messed up. There's no point in caring. Like, what's it gonna do? You can be angry about it all your life. Or you can just keep on moving on. Because you're forever marked by that. Could not be, oh god, how could it be worse? You'll never see a Maverick call sign? What do you mean? Dude, the call signs are hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna do something. And this is how we cheat it. You used to call insect palito? Oh my god. No. Torch because he burnt? Oh no. Yeah. If you're a fat kid, you were probably called gordo. Or gorda. Oh, I need to get more water. It's almost been 4 hours? No, it's almost been 3 hours. Okay, I am gonna be right back so I can get some water. It's just gonna be a second, so I'm not gonna put you guys on the be right back screen. Handle yourselves. I think it's probably gonna end up being like a 3 hour 30. All concepts are wrong. You know, like I got lucky because, dude, in a Mexican household, you can easily end up with a fucked up name. And I've already gone over mine. Mine growing up was Pecosita, which means freckles. I'm okay with that one. I'm okay with being Pecosita because it means I wasn't any of the other fucked up ones that it could have been. Oh, I'm vibing, I'm fine. Trailblaze because he went to the, oh god. No. Do you hear the singers, the sinners sing? Oh god. Dude, it's fucking cruel, but he has it kind of deserved. That one's kind of deserved. Okay, it's much thicker than I wanted it to be, so we're just gonna... Oop, wrong thing. Move it a little bit. Like that. There we go. And that's how you fix it. Not thick enough? Oh god. She's thin, man. She's just a little guy. Okay. You have some wild ones? Like what, if you don't mind sharing? You hate the subtitle for Franken? What do you mean? It's a field. It is a field to explore. There may be no hills, but that doesn't make it any less beautiful. As long as she doesn't have ticks. Let's start by horrible nickname. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. She was annoying like one. Holy shit. Yeah, you don't want to know, like, keep your, if you think I have a cool nickname, keep it. Just say that. If anybody asks, be like, I never asked. I'm sure there's a fucked up reason, but I never asked. Because it's never a good reason. Oh, some of them will sound cool. But I can assure you they never will be. Okay, that goes lower. You don't want to know why. If you think you have a cool one, keep it to yourself. You have the call sign. If anybody asks, I don't know. Acne granola. Oh, God. Da, 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 da. Punchy? Oh, God. Wait! Gets called granola because ay no chingues, ay jole. This is why self-confidence is an issue. What? Okay, the texture of granola. His face is the texture of granola. That's why they call him granola. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Oh God. Yeah, it's crazy. Bugs Bunny's not the worst thing I've heard, thankfully. Okay, wise guy is a stupid one because there's a lot of people. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. There are a lot of stupid people that end up somehow in the military. I loved hearing stories about it. But holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, Alaska's not horrible. You're finding these on Reddit? Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's common. Yeah. I'm just thinking back at stories. Working with military people, you learn a lot, and I learned not to trust my military. I learned a lot of people I would not trust with weapons or in charge of it. Oh no, no. I try to do the drawing streams once a week, but I don't always have the chance. Okay, that's a very common thing, the impossible, like, list. That happens a lot. It basically, like, lets you understand where this person is. Because some people, holy shit, they have blind faith. Like, I'll be honest, I probably would fall for the impossible list just because, at least before, I used to be a huge people pleaser. Nah, not huge people pleaser. Well, authority, before they pissed me off. Before figures of authority pissed me off. Hi Blob, welcome in. Bye Blob, thank you for joining. Yeah, I don't think I was like, here's the thing. In my private life, I have always been very independent. It has been, I will follow my own path. I will do what I need to, even if people don't approve. However, when it comes to my work journey, it's been different. It's been a lot different. And I think I know now it's easy for me to kind of stand up for myself a bit more. But for a long time, that was not the case. Nah, fuck, it's not worth it. Because some people will never be happy. Okay, we're gonna adjust that. What is it, layer 10? Layer 8? Layer 9? Layer 9. Yeah, I think that's a better way to do it. Because end of the day, you can do everything right and it won't matter. I don't know how I like the hair. Let's see. We may adjust it in the coloring. I will be honest, I'm not coloring it in stream. I will probably take a little bit of a break because I do want to install that RAM. Hopefully by the end of the week it's done. But coloring, especially, it's something I'm still learning. I don't know if I want to do that live. Yeah, be selfish. It's okay to be selfish, guys. And I think that's what a lot of people are too scared to be. They don't want to be rude, and I get that. You don't want to be rude. You need a balance. You shouldn't always be selfish, but you shouldn't always be selfless, if that makes sense. It is important to take care of those around you, but it is important to have boundaries, if that makes sense. Also, have boundaries. There we go. That's probably the best way to put it. No, it's not bad to be selfish every now and then. Like, I'll be honest, I wish that, like, growing up, especially parents, they're very selfless, and it's a good thing and a bad thing. I wish my mom had been a bit more selfish. I wish it was okay for us to get less food and stuff if it meant she ate more. And in situations like that, absolutely be selfish. You're allergic to that? Well, skill issue. That sounds like a personal problem to me. Damn. Just the sob emote. shrimp is so good. Man, you live a sad existence. I'm sorry you have to live like a monster. It's so good. My shrimp cocktail. Oh, so delicious, so delicious. Some like garlic butter shrimp. Coconut shrimp. Some lobster. Serpent turf. What is it? Serpent turf? So good, so good. Oh man. Dude. Okay, family, that's a different type. That's not even selfish. There are some people who don't know boundaries in that way. And they will take the fact that, like, they are slightly related by blood a bit too far. Man. Don't make you hungry, or I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm just working up that appetite, okay? I'm making sure when you eat, you actually enjoy it. I'm making sure that it's the best meal you've ever had, even if it's just the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You're starving? Man, it must suck like being hungry and then like having a food-based nickname. What happened to the Uniqueness fan art? I haven't finished it. I've been working on some things outside. I also got frustrated, so I'm not pushing myself if I get frustrated. I don't recommend you guys doing that if you ever do get frustrated in art piece, just because it's not healthy. It's how you'll get yourself burned out. So I'm just stepping away from it for a bit and I'll come back to it. For real? Oh god, pizza. Why did you change your name then? Okay, this piece right here, I don't like it. I'm gonna make it curved. So people know who you really are. Oh man, it's me. You are what you eat. Okay, let's see. Clean that up. We are missing, yeah, we're missing that little piece, which doesn't, you wouldn't think does a lot. But it really does. Alright, sweet. I think we have our line art done for her. I am not gonna color it on stream like I said. So here is the plan. I will hopefully install my RAM after this and not get too frustrated. Emphasis on the hopefully. We may have a rival stream soon. We have 2 more weeks until I go for my vacation? 2.5 weeks. So we will be back on Tuesday. I know we're gonna be doing Alice for sure. We're gonna be doing Neo for sure. Maybe an art stream? Emphasis on the maybe? Probably a rival stream. If everything goes well. Even with singing arm. Ooh! That sounds cool. Where's Doom? Doom, we're not gonna do every week. Doom is gonna be one of the situations where I play every now and then. Cause I do have a lot of fun. I do have a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, but at the same time, I think it's one of those games that's really good when I'm having a hard week or if I need a little bit of brain dead because it makes me giggle. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Is Arson streaming on my vacation? Ask him. He said he wanted to. Probably. He'll probably post on the server when he's gonna stream. DMC stream, I know it's on sale. I know it is on sale. I'm probably not gonna buy it this time around. Just because since I've had to buy the RAM for tariff reasons, it might be a minute. Devil May Cry will come eventually. I do want to play it when, but it will come eventually. Yeah, I'm not going to force myself to buy a game. I'm not comfortable doing it right now because I literally bought the RAM. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and install that. I'm also going to stretch because, dear God, I need to stretch more. No raid today since I'm going to go straight into installing. But as always, don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. We will be back on Tuesday. I will see most of you in the server, and if I don't see you until Tuesday, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you then. Bye bye! It's not always strat, but it is today. Holy shit, Besh, thank you! The ugly bastard just makes it even more funny.